Menu narration set to 100.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from Kansas City. On the return, here comes Tyquan Thornton. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, well, you can't do it better than that.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. And first carry now, Brashard Smith. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's worthy running slant. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback. in every situation.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Still has some space inside the 35. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Dylan Laube on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So a stoppage here for an injured player, and this is not good. Brock Bowers in some discomfort. The medical staff headed to him. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to Jeanty. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
They go play action on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. There's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Giving this to Jeanty. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Now we've got the first carry of the game for the rookie out of Arkansas. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Jeanty on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll throw it here on first. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Shotgun give here to Jency. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Working now from the gun. Throw is caught. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Setting up to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
A 24-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Thornton on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Mahomes. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. Decent gain here, but short of the first. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-3 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. It's a designed run from Mahomes. Good running. He rips off about 7, but they're still short. 4th down coming up.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. And off to Genty. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Fields this clean at the 30. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pistol now for Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now lead by 10. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Raiders 3. Harrison Butker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He'll begin his return from the 11. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third and just 2 to go. Straight ahead with Jeanty. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt.
A.J. Cole in punt formation for the Raiders.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 29-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Here's a dive up the middle. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. From the pistol, Smith. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard
So 1st down from the 41. From the pistol, give here to Walker. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's Mahomes. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. So on 4th down, out comes Matt Araiza to boot it away. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
So that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 17-yard line.
And it'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And that'll bring up 4th down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 48-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 4.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And down he goes. Raiders got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play. And then all of a sudden, in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately, there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's seconds. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Right back to Rice. Caught again. And this one doesn't go far. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to the air, Mahomes. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
The coverage by Nakobe Dean.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Butker on now to kick this one away. Laube with the return. Jukes away from one. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him over the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
To the air now on first and 10. Connecting on the slant. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Plowing up the middle. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They go play action on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. They'll give him, it looks like the 27 on that completion. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Got a man. It's Mayer. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, Kate. Not against quarterbacks in the red zone offenses in this league, but what a tremendous effort to not only get the stop, but to end it with gusto and a sack.
Gay's kick is good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's Thornton on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Mahomes. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
To the air, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll cobble together a yard there. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Mahomes on a designed run. 4 yards to pick up that time, partner. They're set up closer. 4th and goal upcoming. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Matt Araiza, the one to send it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Motion a receiver left. Throwing again on second. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. It is taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Spins out of one stop. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
On first down, Gentile. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Another give here to Gentile. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Third and long for him here. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashard Smith. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Third and 4 coming up now. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. And that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Butker knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Air it out on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, they'll run. Get some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Raiders.
First down, and they go right back to him. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They're going play action. All in left side. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Las Vegas.
All set now. 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs moments away from their 4th win of the year. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give up the gut to Walker. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Johnson up the middle. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he gets it away from his end zone. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. We've set it down from the 37. Runs the receiver in motion left. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Ball stays at that 37 here, 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So now here's 3rd and 5. To throw. This one finds Thornton. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. He's going to throw it again. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it sets up second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. Well, it certainly wasn't. Kid, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that.
And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
As we approach the final half-minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win.
Okay, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Looks like a design run here from Mahomes. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.